So hard to figure out.
Thank God this is sleepover vibes because...
Oh my gosh, that cat is so cute.
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Are you kidding me? I swear to God,
Stop.
don't be
What are you
throw the
doing?
thing on me. I'll hurt you.
Welcome to BoobTube. So, I am just wondering, this is BoobTube. My name is Gabby, and I'm here with Chyenne.
Hi.
And our lovely guest,
Hi.
Cheska. Partner of our great switcher, director, video boy.
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones and me and us. So, what we are doing today is we are going to discuss probably the most rage-baity,
Oh.
cringiest, in my opinion, TV show.
I could agree.
Unless something else from the Netflix cesspool, like...
Leave it to Netflix.
Leave it to Netflix. Like, it's just literally the cringiest shit ever. So, what we were doing today is Temptation Island.
Woo! Y'all ready to be tempted?
Y'all be ready to be tempted? I'm like so tempted by this show. So first impressions, Chyenne.
I think everyone was hot. Immediately, listen, I'm that person where I'm like, oh, you have nice boobs, I like you. Oh, you got a cute face, I like you. Muscles, they're so fun to look at. I thought every single person on that show was genuinely beautiful. Until I heard them open their mouths.
Yes. Yes, that is that is their folly. Jessica, what about you? What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like shows like Temptation Island are like leftovers of Love Island, because I feel like ever since Love Island came out, like there's just been so much island shows.
Yes.
And I feel like this is just like the couple rage bait version.
Yes, because it's literally, the show is insane. So
But wait, Gabby.
Oh,
What did you think of everyone?
so okay, people on the show were hot.
Yep.
But we're gonna get into this, and when I say, Grant, if I see you, it's on site. Bud.
Oh,
It's on site.
gloves are coming
Gloves
off, buddy.
are coming off. Actually, I take that back, because you're like, what, 6'3" and 250 pounds of muscle, and you could probably just fucking obliterate me. But
Yeah.
you know what?
Still.
I can go straight for your ankles, bud. So, yeah, it was a show. It was, like, honestly, the moments that were exciting were super exciting.
Yes.
And made me be like, this is the messiest shit I've ever experienced. But there are times where I was just like, these people just go on and on and on and on, and they drone on and on and on and on and on about, like, what they want their relationship to be, what they expect their partners to be, what everything. So it's just really fucking annoying.
Yep.
And they don't actually, because of course they are separated from their partners.
Yeah.
And then, so they don't actually speak to their partners about it. It's not like like a couple therapy.
Right.
It's like an experiment.
Okay, so let's just start. Cheska, you are in a relationship. Would you ever put yourself in that situation in your relationship?
Me and Dylan already talked about it, and no.
It's so funny. It's so funny because my partner and I, we spoke about it as well, and he was like, well, I'd never put myself in that situation, so, like, it would never happen. And I'm like, so do you mean to tell me if you went on Temptation Island, you would be tempted? He's like, it's a trap. Come on, man. Like, don't mix my words up. No. Like, I'd never put myself in this situation. I'm like, okay, so again.
Yeah.
Would you be tempted and fall into temptation? He's like, oh my God, Chyenne, just give it up. We're not having this conversation because it's never going to happen. I'm like, all right, fine.
The question is, would you fall into temptation?
No. And it's funny because I'm about to really expose myself.
Do it.
This is the one and only relationship where I have honestly been so genuinely happy that I know, gross. I don't think I would ever fall into temptation because I love him.
Oh my God.
But like almost 10 years ago, Cheyenne,
Fuck yeah.
I would have been scissor lift.
just like the moment they take off their shirts, you're like, okay, this, like, whatever, like, relationship signifier jewelry.
Ring?
That is off and boink. Or boink, because my hand was out of frame. Yes. So, basically, let's get into the origins and the background of Temptation Island. So, originally the show it came out in 2001.
Okay.
And ran for a couple years and concluded in 2003. But in 2018, they kind of revived the show for the USA Network.
Gave it CPR.
And then and then they moved it to Netflix because 2020s is when I think Netflix had that resurgence of like crappy, like,
give me everything you got.
like The Ultimatum, the Circle, all those reality TV shows where they have like super sexy people with like nothing in their brain. I think there's a couple people in the show that actually are pretty smart and are very ambitious.
Well,
and
regardless,
I love it for them.
Everyone knows sex sells. So Netflix is like,
my God, yeah.
Cha-ching!
Oh my God, yeah.
Love that for them.
Great.
Honest to God.
Yeah. So, from the Wikipedia article, Wikipedia, my greatest source.
We love Wiki.
Oh, love it so much. Temptation Island depicts 4 unmarried couples who traveled to a tropical island to have their fidelity tested. The couples were separated from one another for 2 weeks. Which is
diabolical. It was only 2 weeks.
I know.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize that it was 2 weeks.
I thought it was longer.
Like they dramatized it to be so much more longer.
3
Like,
months.
like no wonder the girls are crashing out because they've been like, it's been 2 days. Why are you already
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, and so in which they're required to commingle with a group of single members of the opposite sex, whose purpose was to persuade the couples to have an affair. The series drew intense backlash due to its controversial premise. Yes, because
Sure is controversial.
because
Yeah.
people would do anything except go to therapy.
Yeah. They're like, this is too expensive, so let's just go to a tropical island.
Yeah,
Gabby
yeah,
literally just dropped a mic.
yeah. Just honestly, a lot of this could have been resolved if they all went to fucking therapy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went to therapy a couple times.
Oh, we love therapy.
Therapy's great.
Everyone needs therapy. Sorry, not sorry. I said what I said.
Yeah, people need therapy. So this fucking show gets so messy. It's insane. It's like a toddler throwing spaghetti against the wall. Oh, shit! How messy it is. It's like each couple would move into like that villa. So the villas themselves are gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I think they're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And they're in gorgeous villas. You know, there's jacuzzis, there's pools, there's like bars, and I think they keep the liquor stocked. So you're having like margaritas
I mean,
and any tropical drinks like on hand. So
the men and the women separate, and then they just, the men go to a villa with 12 women.
12 women.
And the women go to a villa with 12 men.
Yep.
I mean, sounds like it could be a good time to me.
It could be. But it's also really fucking messy.
Yeah.
And it's insane because I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 24 spin-offs.
So
In
she
different
thinks that we have 32
countries.
provinces in Nova Scotia, but she can count to 24 guys.
Okay.
Sorry, continue. 24 spin-offs. Wow, unreal.
That was a little mean. Yeah, but yeah. So they go to Australia, Brazil, Bulgaria, Chile, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, India, Italy, Mexico.
Oh my God.
Like Portugal, Romania, Russia, Spain, like South Africa and the United Kingdom. Like they go, like
Why not Canada?
oh my God, can you imagine if they have an East Coast Temptation Island?
Yes, absolutely.
The beer guts and the like, oh my God, I could be fucking my cousin by mistake. It's insane. And no, okay, the French Canadian, the French Canadian ones, don't even get me started. It's all fake tan. I can say this because I'm like French Canadian myself.
And so am I. So it's fine.
It's fine.
Let's go.
It's fine. We can make fun of our own. So it's like the thick accents, the smoking,
Yep.
it could be, it's like, so there's
The terrible gaslighting.
oh my God, don't even fucking start it. But like in a different incomprehensible language.
Right? As soon as it comes out, tabernacle. That's when you're like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Peace.
Yep. Love you, Dad. So this is insane. Like Netflix probably saw the potential because I mean, all these 24 spinoffs happened throughout like the past like 20 years. I think they actually hit like a gold vein.
Yeah.
Because, you know, but that is the whole concept of the show. I think it's incredibly unhealthy. I think it's insane.
Yeah.
But I think right now we should get a glimpse of our couples.
Ooh.
So,
Let's see what we're working with.
what I want to go with is we're going to see what Grant and Ashley's wants
Okay.
out of this experiment.
What's going on in your relationship that made you think that you wanted to come here?
So we have a lot of trust issues. We've been dating for about a year
Let's
and a
go to
half.
Temptation Island.
About a month into officially dating, he went and cheated on me behind my back. I was leaving in a week for Greece when I got a DM from a girl saying she had hooked up with Grant.
This is after a month of you guys deciding to be exclusive?
Yeah.
Not 4 weeks.
Not 4 weeks.
Oh boy.
Honestly, like
he failed immediately.
Yeah.
Before they even separated, I knew that he was going to fail immediately. Come on.
the gaslighting is insane. And I'm going to show you like another clip of Grant before we actually see him cheat, lie, gaslight. So we're going to go with episode 1, clip 1. The very first time when they're kind of flying in on the little helicopters. So let's go to that clip.
I love you. I want to be with you. I hope that we get through this.
Liar.
He's like, "Where's the bitches?"
Yeah.
In that clip.
Yeah. Where are the bitches? Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Where are them hoes?
Do you see what I see?
I see the moves. Yes. So that is our first couple. So that is Grant Larson, who he is a business owner.
Not the Larson's hot dogs.
Can you imagine
He
it?
is a hot dog.
Ask me about my winner.
I'm sure.
Oh my god, it checks out. Never mind.
He
Okay,
is a
we're
hot
good.
dog.
I got it.
You're good.
Clicked in.
You're good. And Ashley Moore, who is a tax analyst. They're from Florida. As you can tell, they've been together for 1.5 years.
A whopping 1.5 year.
I find so with Temptation Island, it's similar in my mind to The Ultimatum, which is like these couples, they go to Nick Leahy of The Ultimatum and be like, it's usually the women, but it's also the guys who are like, I want to tie down this person.
Yeah.
Let me prove it to them.
Yeah, because it's a similar premise because like these people will like they separate from their partners, but then they date other people, the other couples, but similar sort of sense. But it's just like after like 1.5 years, like that's too little.
That's the honeymoon phase.
That's
dude.
like the honeymoon
What do you
phase.
mean?
I feel like you gotta either like.
I still liked my partner then.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I still liked him then.
Yeah. I mean, Jessica, how long have you been with Dylan?
A year and a month, almost 2 months. So we're still like, you know, still
It's
baby,
the baby
but
relationship.
Yeah. So, yeah, great. Lovely relationship. Year, perfect. But I find with these relationships, they're like, a year, I want to get married. Is that...
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's insane to me. I feel like with a lot of these people are like, I want a ring. That's all I want. But except for Ashley. Ashley is like, she just wants Grant to stay loyal to her.
Yeah, like and that's not much to ask for.
No,
like
you would think like she's asking him to build a nuclear reactor.
Run to Mexico.
Yeah,
Like, go run to Mexico, buddy.
I think he would rather run to Mexico than be loyal.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, so next we've got Lino and Alexa.
I love them.
You know what?
Cute.
Lino was on thin ice at the very
Yeah.
beginning for me.
It's funny because,
But
the roles kind of reversed.
it is.
Between Ashley and Grant, Lino and Alexa, it was a little swap.
It is. But let's get into it first. So episode 1, clip 5, we're going to see Lino and Alexa.
Not everybody wants marriage. Is that something you want, Lino?
It is something I want.
Okay.
I do see a future with her, but obviously I'm nervous. The beginning of our relationship was rocky. Alexa said that we were exclusive. She was exclusive with 2 guys at the time, and I still have some of that resentment. And I feel sometimes that I'm the second choice, whether it be from the previous marriage or in that situation.
So yeah,
I'm so
mean,
in love with him.
at first like Lino I thought was
literally
like
wanna
on thin ice, but then like listening to like Alexa be like and hearing him be like, oh, I thought she was exclusive with me, but
It was actually 2 dudes.
2 dudes. And Lino was like the kind of guy, he was tempted, but he wasn't like, I want to fuck him so badly.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I'm, they're attractive. And
You're
I'm,
a human.
like I'm getting, like in this situation, I'm becoming more and more like connected with this person. I have been away from my partner.
Yeah.
I don't know if my partner's cheating on me like she's done in the past, but with Lino, he's a personal trainer, and Alexa is a delivery nurse. So she's been like traveling around. They move a lot, and I think he said he wants to have, I think, a little bit more stability, and enjoying and growing in one spot, because traveling from like place to place and like not actually settling down roots could be like very tricky.
Oh,
for some
absolutely.
people.
You know what I mean? If you couldn't handle it, like, change is hard for a lot of people.
Change is hard. Change.
Change.
There
we go.
So that was Alexa and Lino, the least problematic couple.
And I just love how he journals every night. Like every single night that he was there, he was like journaling. I'm like, oh.
I would love to read his journal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like, these girls are super hot.
I love Alexa.
I love my girl.
Oh.
Which is great.
We love you, Lino.
Lino, chef's kiss. Unless you've done something outside of the show that we should know about, and you've done something shitty, then we retract the snaps.
I did see that they're waiting on their wedding day to come, so they're doing good.
They are doing good, because spoiler alert, Lino proposes to Alexa.
Shit, my bad. Look at me jumping the gun. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. They've actually had the longest relationship too. They were 3.5 years.
Oh, okay.
They had like a really cute meet cute too, where he was like distracted by her and he dropped like a heavy like weight on his chest, and he broke his chest.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh hey, I got distracted from you." So,
hey baby,
that was cute. And then our next couple, we're gonna go with Breon and Shante's relationship.
Breon.
God.
Clip 6 from episode 1.
What are the issues today?
So for me, it's kind of the final test. Showing her that I'm ready to stop being the little Flirty
boy.
Liar.
I've had multiple women in my life before. I've had threesomes. I've done it all.
Good for you.
And I enjoy that side. I've lived a very...
Slow your roll a second.
Oh, buddy!
In your life and apparently at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how do you, like, imagine being in her shoes and your man being like, I've had
I've
threesomes.
fucked so
He's
many
like,
bitches.
I fuck bitches. And
Yeah.
she's just like,
Shante, you do not deserve that from Brian. That is honestly, like, the shittiest thing. Like, so, they've been together for a year. Brian is a financial advisor.
Breon.
I'm so sorry, Brian.
His name's not even normal.
Breon. I'm so sorry, Breon.
It's a typo.
Yeah, and then we have Shante, who is an account executive.
Shante, you stay.
Shante, you stay.
Shante, you stay.
Shante, leave the island by yourself.
Please.
So we meet them. We will see Breon's super shitty behavior. It is literally insane how shitty this guy is.
Yeah.
He's like a runner-up for Grant, in my opinion.
I think that he's the top for me. He's always, like, talking shit about her.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and outing her. Like,
Yeah. And she's just, she's like super loyal to her man.
She's literally the sweetest thing ever. In every clip, like, he even says himself, she didn't do anything. Like, you know, I got mad that she didn't let a guy touch her. Like,
okay. What? Okay. Dylan, stop dropping your fucking phone. It's, yeah. Honestly, Breon is a shitty dude. And
definitely not the best kind.
No. And I think, like, the next shitty couple is Taylor and Tyler, which is let's get into it. So clip 7 from episode 1.
So about a month into us being exclusive and officially dating, we were arguing quite a bit. I would say a little bit more emotionally needy at the time, just getting out of my life situation, and someone approached me. I've seen them before at the gym, and we started to hit it off, and no, I did end up falling into temptation and ended up kissing her.
Oh! I love her face. It's... So, Taylor, she is a health education specialist.
She is a boss-ass bitch.
She is probably one of the most ambitious person I've ever seen.
She's so real.
She is.
Like, she was the realest person on that show.
Yeah.
She is.
Period. Like, she made the most sense.
Yeah.
I think.
She did. She did.
And we actually learned, like, as Josh was saying earlier, we didn't learn much about people.
No.
But, like, we got to understand who Taylor is
Yeah.
throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
There's, like, some heartbreaking things
Yeah.
that she says throughout, like, this whole series. And
I think that she just, like, is so real with how a lot of girls feel in modern relationships.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I saw myself being Taylor before.
Me too.
And that's why I'm just so connected with her.
Yeah.
And
no, me too.
Yeah. Dylan, you're on thin ice.
No. That was before.
Like, Chyenne have, like, grown, like, so attached. We're like, Dylan, if you fuck this up, you're done.
You better watch out, because all the boobers will be coming for you now.
Let's give this Nancy a fucking good kicking.
All the boobers.
Woohoo! We love Cheska.
Yeah. Hashtag love Cheska. Yeah. And so they met. Tyler was, I think, separating from his wife, but he then got with Taylor because Taylor was then working as a bartender. So they were meeting and stuff like that, but at the time he had a very high paying job as, like, I think somewhere in the medical field, but now he kind of gave that all up. He gave away the nice condo, the sports car, the high-paying job to be a model.
What a goofy goober.
And Taylor's big thing was kind of pushing him to be like, you know...
Oh, imagine you'd like your man to have a job and help support you in your home. Holy guacamole.
So he goes like...
Whoa!
Sorry. Hannah, our producer, what'd you say? It's why she's
Spoiler alert. Wait a minute. I just had a Gabby moment. Spoiler alert. That is why Hannah is divorced.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes. So it's honestly like, I don't know like what his earnings is as a model. He's a fine looking dude. I don't think, I mean, probably because of the personality, I don't think he's that attractive.
Yeah.
But he's in the whole, like, I feel like modeling industry now, like, you have to have something that will, like, set you apart.
Yeah.
And he is, like, this white milquetoast man.
Not the milquetoast!
And there's nothing special about him. And, you know, follow your dreams, but also sometimes
you need to be realistic.
You need to be realistic.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just had they just have very different views. And like Taylor's just so like traditional, like she wants to feel stability, but Tyler's more like, you know, YOLO.
Go with
no, literally YOLO.
So those are our couples. And I think it's time to meet the tempters.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
So let's meet the ladies first. Let's do episode 1, clip 8, where we see them walk out.
Not in Kansas anymore.
No, we are not.
Woo!
Look, Grant.
Oh my god.
Oh
Same.
my god.
Same girl, same.
Same.
Same. So those are all the ladies. There's 12 of them. Honestly, like, let me just go through the names. So there is Alex. She's a model and an influencer. There is Amaya, 24. She's an influencer, content
Love her.
creator,
We
and
love her.
jeweler. Then there's Courtney, who's a 27, model, TV personality, actress, entrepreneur. Then we got Kay, 26, fitness influencer. Then we got Melissa, 26, nightlife hospitality. Then we got
Nightlife hospitality. Oh, Lord have mercy. Was she a lady of the evening?
lady of the night.
Woo-wee!
Maybe, you know what? I don't judge. Get that back, girl. Then we have Mia, who is a dental assistant, sorry. Then we have Natalie, 23, in sales. Nikki, 26, and aesthetic dermatology. Then we've got Olivia Ray, 30, personal assistant. Then we got Olivia S, 24, director of brands and special events. Reba, 23. See, Reba for me is always going to be the country singer.
Arriba! That's
Yeah.
what I think of.
Yeah.
Spice up your life. Sorry.
Na, 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 na.
Shake it to the right if you're having a good time.
And then we got Riley, 23, who is a nanny and model. And those are the temptresses.
Temptresses.
The temptresses. Let's see here. So those are the ladies. Let's meet the lads. So with episode 1, clip 9.
It's nuts. Grant is putting on a front that he's not threatened, but he's inching a little closer to me.
Okay, boys.
Let me soak this in.
Yes, queen.
Shit.
Yes, girl. Yep.
Honestly, like, there are some good-looking men. And,
Yes.
lovely, attractive ladies.
Yes.
So let me quickly run through the tempters. So we got Case, 30, entrepreneur and professional basketball player.
Okay, sir.
Chris, 29, model and supplement store sales. Cody, 31, residential construction project manager. Dan, 36, director of tech sales. Danny, 23, solar sales. Eric, 28, owner of a candy company.
Oh.
Work.
Work. I wonder what kind of candy. I hope it's not like licorice or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You lose. Good day, sir.
I think he does look like a little Scandinavian, so maybe it is like that, like.
He's like, nobody really buys licorice, so let me go on Temptation Island.
There you go.
That's so
There you
real.
go. Then we got Giovanni, which some point in the series, you'll see him with the Italian flag draped over him because he loves Italy so much.
Okay,
he's probably like Italian American, but he's 29 and he is a digital marketing. Then we got Hashim, one of the most attractive men I've ever seen in my life. Director of sales. Then we see Logan and solar sales too. Max is a project manager. Quentin is a fitness trainer. And Yemen, so hot. Even I'm like, whoa.
I thought his neck looked weird.
Really? No, I think he's very handsome.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think he kind of looked like a Q-tip to me. Like this.
Not the Q-tip.
I don't know. He kind of looked like a giraffe neck. He's handsome. Don't get me wrong, but he
also I think is probably one of the smartest guys because he went to Princeton. Not because if you go to a university that means you're smart. Because look at me.
But he's a fart smeller. Smart feller.
True.
True.
So we've seen their looks, but let's meet the very first impressions, which is let's see who Alex is like. She's one of the main contenders in this series.
Okay.
So let's go to episode 1, clip 11.
Hi, I'm Alex. I used to be a cheerleader, so I'm not afraid to be tossed around.
Tossed
around?
Watch me.
My guilty pleasure is sucking dick.
Gabby titled that clip, Alex likes penis.
I mean, I was labeling them at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, so I was getting pretty like to the point.
This is just what it is.
You know what, lady? If you have an oral fixation, lovely for you.
By all means.
You know what?
Footprint.
You do you.
After that, her digital footprint. I don't.
That's
Imagine
true.
your children seeing that. Like,
yeah. Oh my god. I forgot about that.
Like, imagine going into a job interview and they're like, so what are your skills? And she just like pulls that clip up.
I like penis. Yeah. So that was Alex. Let's just say, like, all these ladies are really trying to tempt these men. You'll see it in the series where, like, the women are, like, being, like, overtly sexual. And you know what? If those women are in tune with their sexualities, great. Good for them. I would just have a shitty feeling of trying to tempt someone who is in a relationship because that is insane to me. That is like a shitty do not cross, like finding out someone's in a relationship, then that person's like off limits.
And
That's, like,
realistically,
all attraction to them is gone.
Right. And realistically, like, how many of these people that are trying to tempt the person that's in said relationship, like, if you can break them and they fall into temptation, do you really think that if they run off with you into the sunset, they're going to be fucking loyal to you?
No.
Like, do you really think that?
No.
Come on.
No, because if they cheat
Ketchup mustard, are you stupid? Come on.
Yeah. So those were all of our contenders. What are your perceptions of them?
I think they're hot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's such an uncomfortable situation to be in. Like, would you guys rather be like a temptress or like be in the couple? Because I feel like I would like if you look at both sides, if you would be the temptress, I feel like I would just be the type that's there for a good time. And, like, I would be the one that's, like, forgotten and, like, nobody remembers.
Like
because I'm just not doing anything. Like, I'm just minding my own business.
I think that's what like, one of the temptresses Reba did. She was like, I was just here for the fucking
Yeah.
margaritas.
No, literally.
I would rather like that than being in the relationship and having that psychological warfare being like, oh my god, my fucking partner's cheating on me.
Yeah.
And after the break, we are going to just kind of see what these couples are going through during the whole course of these 2 weeks. Roll it.
BRB.
Producer Hannah here. Currently, the space is not in use. If you would like to hear your ad here at the beginning or at the end of the show, you can contact us at hauntedmouseproductions@gmail.com. Back to the show.
All right, welcome back to Temptation Island. We've met the couples, we've met the singles, okay? The tempters and temptresses. So we see them, and in this show, after a couple days, the couples will have what you would call a bonfire, where Mark Wahlberg, I don't know if he's actually related to the...
Not the Wahlbergers.
Not the Wahlbergers. By Mark L. Wahlberg.
We love Mark.
Yeah.
Can we just start with that? Even
He's
though
an actually good host.
Like literally,
He is such
love him.
Yeah.
a good host.
You can tell that he hates the men.
He's like the meme of like Gordon Ramsay, of like him like with like the child contestants of like the cooking shows versus that of like the adults.
Yeah.
He's like, oh dear, it's okay to like the women, and then like to the men, you
You're
fucking
an
donkey
idiot sandwich.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Honestly, let's just actually get a quick clip of Mark L. Wahlberg.
Mr. Mark Wahlberger.
Mr. Mark Wahlberg. No relation to the actual Wahlbergs. Not that I can see, but Mark L., if you're out there, buddy, we love you. So let's go to episode 6, clip 5, where after some heartbreaking revelations that we will get into a little bit later, I just wanted to show this clip just to show us how like Mark is sort of like...
Who's our moderator?
He's our moderator. Either that, like, if this is just a front, good acting, but it's just anyways. So let's just see Marky Mark and his niceness.
I really haven't stopped thinking about you since the bonfire. And the thing that has had me choked up a little bit is when you said everybody leaves you and I would leave me too. I want to let you know there's no pressure on you at all. He came back for a lot of reasons, but you're part of it. Okay? I just need you to know that your past is not your present and isn't going to be your future. Not everybody leaves.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Marky
such a
Mark
girl
and
dad.
the emotional bunch. I love him.
Yeah, so you said it like a girl dad.
Yeah.
He seems like such a great guy.
What a king.
What a king for this. And we'll see, like, throughout the whole series, he's like, he has these bonfires with the women and the men. Actually, one example of a bonfire, let's just get into of Ashley experiencing her first bonfire.
I'm beginning to consider, like, maybe it's not meant to be with me and Ashley, and I'm figuring that out. Thanks for being my date.
Thanks for inviting me, honestly. I was hoping that you were gonna ask me, what do you think when I put my wristband on you?
I don't know, you were hot.
What are you most excited for the day?
Jumping in the water and seeing 30-foot stingray? That's crazy. I mean, hanging out with you is cool too.
Yeah, that is honestly
That
like...
makes me uncomfy.
Yeah.
It does. It's too close.
Yeah.
So
and
this...
it's the first bonfire, so it's been 48 hours.
Right.
And
they're
they're like so like close together.
Yeah.
It's insane. And to see that on screen, I think like people will be like, oh, even if they didn't like hook up, like they're like, oh, they just snuggle together. I'm like, I feel like there's such thing as emotional cheating, which I feel sometimes might almost be worse.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, if you just like fucked up and fucked this person, still really bad, like, and definitely dump them if they do that to you, like you don't deserve it. But some people can like move past it, but it almost just seems like the emotional cheating is worse.
Right.
And honestly, like, Grant is the worst.
I knew right away, immediately, that he was gonna fail. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry if that sounds terrible, but like, I literally clocked that man. When he first started, like, when he opened his mouth, I was like, ooh, this man's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Yeah. This is like the tip of the iceberg. Like, this is just like the first couple days.
Yeah.
Which is absurd.
It is literally absurd. There's one thing that like is insane when it comes to this. So when Breon, I'm so sorry, Breon.
That's how much she cares about you. She can't even remember your name.
I'm so sorry,
Breon, whoever you are.
Yeah, I don't know. But
okay, it's early. Breon,
thank you. Where Breon actually, like, you know, fucks up and has a threesome.
What?
And this is where it's like,
I'd like to have threesomes. I wish Shante would have a threesome with me.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to episode 7. It's a little extra clip that I tacked on from episode 6. So episode 7, clip 1, sort of Shante reacts to the threesome.
I hate her reaction.
Me too.
Not really what I even want to say, Mark. It does kind of make me feel a little dumb, slightly, just because, I mean, I've been so confident that he's being faithful to me, and to say that he doesn't have any regret is sad. It's hurtful.
Gross.
It's disrespectful.
Gross.
I don't know. It's just he's basically saying that I should be okay with it because I know that he likes that type of stuff. And I get that this experience is to pull that out, but I genuinely don't think that in the real world he would have ever did this to me.
His introduction was like, I love threesomes.
Yeah.
I want to check in with your heart, not your head right now.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. My heart is hurt, obviously.
insane.
But that doesn't deserve my tears right now, if I'm being fully honest.
Period.
I feel like she's so disassociated
She
from
is.
the
So
moment.
sad.
Like
Yeah.
like I feel like she just refuses to show any like emotion, because I feel like it reflects on how the relationship was before this experience. Because the fact that she's already disassociated
Yeah.
and like isn't even crying is insane. Like that makes me question how much he hurt her before.
So let's actually see the clip to actually get some context. Like, I wanted to have her reaction first.
Yeah.
Because we're just like, this is what, you know, we kind of want to focus more on her because Breon definitely fucked up. And he's
I
like,
was rooting for him too.
were you?
As terrible as this sounds, I was rooting for Breon because I was like, yeah, my God, you know you got yourself a good Christian woman. You know you do. It's okay. Like, it's all right if you have these fantasies. It's okay if, like, you know, you want to have threesomes and you want to do these things. That's so fine.
I was praying for his downfall. Day one. Sorry. I hate this man already.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate,
Like the fact that he already brags about like being with girls. Like, okay, do you want a cookie?
No,
Yeah.
literally. Where's your pedestal, buddy?
I know. Where is it?
Literally.
So he had the threesome in the previous episode, in episode 5. So in episode 5, clip 18, let's just kind of get into this nitty gritty.
Oh my God.
I love how he, like, before that, he, like, looked.
He's looking
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, is there anyone going to see me?
And like the Netflix like captioning wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we just start slow, huh? That's really up to y'all. I like to watch you fight.
Oh no. No.
I actually, when these guys,
I
like,
like how you cut out the wet.
I
like the audio. That's what
I
made me the most
hate,
uncomfortable.
so a lot of times when they have like these super sexy people and like when they have them like be cheaters or they get into relationships on these shows, like in Below Deck, like they include the sex sounds, and it makes me so fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need the proof.
I don't need the no. It's so, thank God, listeners and watchers to our show, that I cut those out. But so Breon did the deed. Let's go to the next clip where we see his gloating afterwards. So in episode 5, clip 19, let's just get into it.
Last night was a good night. I just had a threesome with Courtney and Alex. I mean, I guess that's falling into temptation. But no, I didn't think I'd wake up with any regret or anything, and I don't.
No, that's crazy.
No, it's crazy.
I'm still respecting Shante at the end of the day.
No.
Respect honesty and being true to yourself, and I think a lot of women would rather, you know, have someone just be real and talk to them.
Yeah, oh yeah,
if they're
yeah.
gonna step out or whatever, let
Oh
them know.
my god.
Yeah, let's be real.
And like no aftercare is insane.
Yeah, I think Shantae's fine with it. You know, I think women like that men are honest with themselves, and you know, it makes it different because it wasn't like a one-on-one sexual relationship. It was just it was fun.
I feel like he's like thinking like, oh, if I tell her the truth, it won't hurt as much. But it's like, so like say cheating and having a threesome is like being like flayed alive, but like telling her the truth would be like not adding salt to the wound.
Yeah, and he also said like I think he doesn't care about physical cheating because he literally said in the show that he's like, oh, threesomes aren't that hurtful because it's not like I'm one-on-one with a girl like I am with Shante.
Like literally, how does that check out?
Like,
how does that check out?
No idea.
You were one-on-one with 2 girls.
Like, where'd you get that information? I need references and citations.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's a very skewed look into this. It's honestly insane.
And he blames his, like, past for it. Like, I
Like,
got
come
let.
on.
Like,
Like, that's so icky. It's so funny because when I brought it up to my partner and I explained to him, because like I said, I was rooting for him. And I was like, babe, he cheated. He was like, well, I knew that. And I'm like, what? How did you know? He was like, because I'm a man. And I know how dumb men act. I'm like, okay, King. This is why we love you. This is why we love you. You're real. You're real.
Yeah.
He was like, but it doesn't make it any better that he thinks, you know, not having a one-on-one partner is going to be okay for Shante. She'll accept it. I'm like, oh my God. Maybe some guys are actually smart.
Yeah. As we can see, emotionally smart too.
Whoa.
So we know we've seen Breon on screen cheating. If we have time, I'm sure we'll have other clips of, say, like Tyler fucking Kay.
Grant.
You know what? We will, because soon after. So okay, and then
we're excited.
There's
We are
so much
excited.
shit that happens, and I'm trying to cram it into like these like last like 30 minutes. But first, let's just get into you know, what the men experience for their first bonfire. So what we're going to do is we're going to see in
it's crazy to see how like the stereotypical behind like, you know, men stereotypically will be like, oh yeah, fuck that bitch, I'm gonna go to the next one, and where the women are literally like sitting back spiraling and they're freaking out like, oh my God, does he love me, is he gonna stay true to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's so in episode 5 clip 4 we're gonna see Taylor really dig into Tyler and what he experiences for his own bonfire.
Oof.
So episode 5 clip 4, let's bring it up.
I think a man's an immature, sensitive man.
Tyler has bitch tendencies.
He does.
Like, I'm just calling
He's
it like I see it. And I will say it with my
Yeah.
chest until the day I die. Like
That's dope that you can actually speak on that, because
That is dope.
you don't need somebody with bitch tendencies.
I want somebody to be my rock and be rocking with me.
Exactly. Don't stop. Jesus Christ. Dude, you don't deserve that, Tyler.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
Not
he
the
does
pouty
deserve
lip.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's insane.
Not the bitch tendencies.
He does have bitch tendencies when you cheat on your girl.
Yeah.
Or when you skirt financial responsibility or anything like that. You are a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, plain and simple. Like,
Preach.
Breon's a bitch.
Preach.
Grant's a bitch.
Let's go.
Alexa, you're in thin ice.
Yeah.
But it seems like you kind of overcome that. Anyways. So, after finding out, so Grant also cheated. He fucked Natalie in the shower, and
they had to show his bum in the clip. Like, I don't need to see.
He shows his
his
ass
bum.
a couple times, for the sake of YouTube. I'm not going to show the clip, but I'm sure
You're
you could
welcome.
find it on Netflix if you really want to see that dude's ass. So we're going to go to episode 5, clip 1, where Ashley is done because she found out that he cheated, and
she's
for good reason, she's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
Oh my god.
Not the Wahlberg.
Honestly, I feel relief.
Yes, bitch.
Period.
Yeah,
I think
you
I
do.
knew who I came here with, and that's who he is. You get a beautiful fiance that is the mother of his child. He didn't deserve her.
Right.
And he definitely doesn't deserve me.
Ooh, I got chills.
I love her.
I got
the
chills.
And now she
I
has
got
2
chills.
boyfriends.
Yep, she's got 2 boyfriends.
I
want 2 boyfriends, and I want the boyfriends to be boyfriends. Obviously, but in the next clip, Danny, one of the tempters in the girls' villa, gives her flowers. Finally,
He's such a sweet
showing
little
her
baby.
that there are some good people in this world. So episode 5, clip 7. Let's roll it up.
My boy Danny. Oh, Danny boy.
These are for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh.
Knowing that things are over with me and Grant is a lot to process, but I don't know why I was holding on to him for so long.
Just me and my boyfriends.
Yep, the dual boyfriends, huh?
The duo boyfriends.
I gave him way too much opportunity for him to prove that he could remain loyal to me, and he never deserved it, and he never deserved my time.
No.
Oh.
So, there we go. Ashley has now called herself single.
Which good for her.
Good for her. And there you go. That's like the kind of like fucked up thing, because your partner does this and you see it and it's broadcasted to millions.
Literally, globally.
Yeah. So I think she needs more than those flowers, because I would expect like a whole harem of men to get absolutely fucked. Serve me grapes and wine. I want to be fed like that. Yeah, and fanned.
Dylan, where are the grapes?
So we have that. But another level of psychological warfare is they have the Temptation Haven.
Oh, no.
This is fucked up.
No cameras.
So, no cameras, but if say a guy from the men's villa and one of the temptresses go into the tent, an alarm with flashing red lights will go off in the other villa.
And they don't know
that
who it is.
Literally psychological warfare.
And no idea who went in it.
Oh my god, we don't know.
Who do you think?
Okay.
I think it's Grant or Tyler.
Goes into it first. Well, we are going to see. So let's go to episode 5, clip 15. We're gonna see the first people who goes into that.
Who breaks the ice.
Yeah.
Hey, no cameras.
No cameras allowed.
No cameras.
hopefully you maybe get that first kiss, but I don't know. I won't speak too soon.
Oh, but for real though, please.
No more talking.
Yeah, they've had either kissed or fucking intercourse in there.
I think they just kissed.
I think. But still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God there's no cameras.
Thank God.
Like, thank God.
Thank God, but they still have their mics on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did they not think of that? Like, they're so used to having the microphones on them now that they're just like, oh yeah, no cameras.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So.
Maybe.
But all you hear is...
No.
ASMR.
Absolutely fucking not. I have this thing. This is what makes me absolutely crazy. I have this thing where if people chew with their mouth open or make like smacking noise with their mouth, so I will absolutely go insane. It makes me want to rip my own face off and pull it on my teeth.
My oldest daughter is the exact same way.
Honestly, it's probably not. It's not you. Whoever eats like that, it's me. I have to wear headphones sometimes when I'm eating with some people because like they chew with their mouth open, and sometimes they do it where it's just like they don't realize.
Hannah over there, our producer, she agrees.
Yeah. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
I vehemently agree. I would rather kill myself than listen to
Yeah. So in even like those like fucking smacking kissing noises, just ugh. So they go into the tent. So let's see what happens as soon as they go in the tent, which is the next clip, which is clip 16 of episode 5.
Okay. I bet every single person's heart is.
Yep.
See, notice how the girls are just in their beds?
Yes.
Literally.
Like,
yes. Taylor is honestly like she's hanging out with Yemen, just like having a good time, chatting with him, and then like that goes off. And that's such a bummer. And poor Shante, she cries because she doesn't want it to be Breon.
She was scared immediately.
Yeah, and then soon after he has a threesome.
Yeah.
So
like, don't worry, babe, it wasn't me, but I did do it where there was cameras, so
Yeah.
you can see for the truth.
Because I was open, I'm respecting you.
Yes. So at the end of this episode, the girls kind of want to have their own revenge. So
I love the pettiness.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Go to clip 5, episode 20, where the girls get their revenge. This goes off in the men's villa.
Oh shit, someone's fucking.
Breon's like, I know it's not Shante.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
I do not know what to think.
You're in bed with another girl.
Bitch tennis.
Kind of uncomfortable.
And he's
I don't
like,
know what to think.
I don't know
His
what
legs
to
being
think.
crossed like that pisses me off.
There we go. But then again, there's some hypocrisy, especially from fucking Grant.
Oh.
So in episode 6, clip 1, Grant is a fucking hypocrite. And I hate this dude.
So I was closing my eyes. I was about to go to sleep. Red light. I said, oh shit. I thought it was doomsday. He said, it happened at 1:30 in the morning.
Is that what time it was? I was curious what time it was.
Okay, wait, honest opinion. Who do we think did it?
We want to be honest?
Yeah, be honest.
In my opinion, it's either Tay or Ashley.
Oh, I don't even want to think about this, bro. That's.
So,
see, and even Tyler's like, oh.
Honestly, it's insane because Grant is he's really into Natalie. He's fucking her.
No, he's literally having sex with her every episode at this point.
Yeah,
he's like crashing out.
Yeah, he's crashing out because there's a possibility Ashley had sex with one of the tempters in the women's villa, but it's insane. And what really happened in the tent was Ashley took Danny into the tent, but they didn't do anything.
She just wanted to.
She just wanted to piss them off.
She literally wanted to play petty.
Yeah, which is great.
And guess what? It worked.
It did. And here's like another clip of fucking Grant being like, oh, maybe I could still get together with Ashley and stuff like that. So episode 6, clip 8. Let's do it.
I feel like I'm starting to really like Natalie, but like I would forgive Ashley, bro.
No, Grant, she's not gonna take you back.
Even she's not gonna.
Not hold grudges.
She might be a better woman than you.
I woke up this morning.
Oh, the fucking
Feeling
coffee mug and the journal.
weird, like, in betweenness.
Oh, I want to.
Look at that hairline.
I want to punch him in the nose.
Like I want to put a mug on his hairline. Like,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
It's insane.
He
I
needs
want
to
to
put on
draw
a
a
hat.
mustache on his freaking mouth with permanent marker,
my
like you
God.
did when you were a child. When I fucking
His
hate him.
future is written in that forehead, liar.
Nice. Yeah, it's in fucking sane.
Like, are you that, like, do you literally believe yourself? Are you that dumb? Like, do you actually believe the words that are coming out of your mouth? I'm genuinely super concerned.
Yes.
Honest to God.
So, the whole series, people go on dates. They interact in the villa. They have the Temptation Haven. They have all these, like, they hang out with all these tempters, but at the final episode, they have a final bonfire. And
To make their final decision.
So, we're going to go with episode 10, clip 1, where Marky Mark kind of gives the rules of the final bonfire.
Okay.
I think it's important that everybody feels heard. So the way we'll do it is that each of you will have a chance to speak without being interrupted, which is really difficult to do. But I ask that you honor the other's chance, and you'll have yours. And then you can have a conversation.
Okay.
And it's in that time that you can ask whatever question you need answered or share what you haven't shared. And then after that conversation,
Stress.
I'll ask you both what decision you'd like to make for the future moving forward.
Yes. So each person says their piece, and then they ask each other questions afterwards. And then they make a decision either to leave with their partner, leave alone, or leave with one of the tempters or temptresses. So, because we saw Byron, I'm so sorry. Breon.
It was about to be Byron.
Breon. We see Breon, and then we see Shante. Let's hear what Breon has to say. So in episode 10, clip 3, let's hear what he has to say.
First, I want to apologize for hurting you. I love you.
Okay.
They got me emotional as hell these days.
He's
I'm
forcing
sorry.
them tears.
But the man I was before we got here, in my opinion, was fake.
2 weeks ago.
I was so surface level of a boyfriend.
Yes.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Surface level of a boyfriend is probably the most realist statement that man has made on this whole show.
Indeed. So, to quickly go over, Shante was like, I need, like, you know, she wants someone to connect with. And she wants to also put herself first because she feels like she's been, like, you know, not really clicking with Breon. So
she is a loyal ass woman. She
She's
is one good
very
woman.
loyal.
Shante, you can come date me.
Yeah. So Breon wants to leave with Shante. But with episode 10, clip 5, let's just see what Shante thinks.
Can I have a second?
Absolutely.
Yes, babe.
That little, like, have a second thing.
She's just so innocent and so sweet, and I just want to hug her.
Yeah. Like, she goes up to a producer. It's she's in a lot of emotional turmoil.
Yeah.
It's insane. And with there's the next clip after this, clip 5 from episode 10, like she's just like, it looks like she regrets her decision.
Yeah.
So let's pull it up.
What do you want to do?
I'll leave the island with him.
Oh, God.
Oh,
she's like,
buddy, you're so lucky.
It's so lucky.
She's like,
really? Yeah, that's.
And good old
I
Marky
feel like
Mark
she was so
like,
stern on leaving him, and
Yeah.
then she saw his reaction and felt bad because he brought up his past.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, well now she's probably like, I probably look like a dick if I just said
No,
exactly.
girl.
You can see that Marky Mark is like, oh man, like I was so excited for this girl.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for her. And then he was like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I feel like she has a good mindset for herself at points, but like, there's been parts of the show where she blames the women instead of Breon. And
Yeah.
I feel like that just foreshadowed what was gonna.
Yeah. Well,
she's just so broken, and you can tell that she needs a lot of. She just needs someone to actually genuinely love her.
Yeah.
And she
Like,
fucking deserves it.
Yeah.
She does. But, so we have Shante and Breon. Let's get to Tyler and Taylor. So the first
I
thing,
love her.
the first thing that we know this relationship is not going to last is when Tyler walks in and he's like, "Can I have a hug?" And she's like, "Mm-mm." So let's play episode 10, clip 7.
His outfit sucks.
Oh yeah.
And she's
Hey,
so
Tyler,
hot.
how are you, pal?
Yeah.
I love her shoulders.
Can I have a hug?
For my hug.
Good for her.
Good for her. Like she
Snaps for Taylor.
snaps for Taylor. She unleashes and she's like, I really want, like, I've wanted some security and love, and the way that you've treated me made me feel like I wasn't worthy of love, because she feels like everyone in her life leaves her. So let's go to episode 10, clip 9, where kind of Tay really unleashes that.
And she has a letter, right?
She had a letter, but this is just afterwards, where he's like, oh, well, I'm, working on my own stuff and stuff like that. Just gaslighting bullshit.
Roll the clip.
I have felt so alone. You are a man. I am not here to raise you. I am here to encourage you and push you to make you better, because I want you to be the man that I know you have the potential to be. I'm
Period.
sorry you're not taking it that way, but I think that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yes.
Honest to God, I know it sounds like a lot of you, me, I did for you, but if you guys literally, like, please go watch this.
Yeah.
Because you will see that, like, we're literally not men haters. It's just solely based on the fact that, like, Taylor is like, okay, buddy, you deserve to be at this freaking point in your life. Like, we want you there. I want you there. You know what I mean? So it's not her just being like, well, I did this and I did that. Da, 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 da. No, it's literally like she was trying to help him grow.
Yes. And you know what? Tyler, if you're a fucking model and if you love it and if you're finding work with it, great.
Good.
I think it's an industry that if people you can grow and become wealthy and well established, great.
Absolutely.
But when it comes to modeling, age is a factor where it's as soon as you hit a certain age, you don't get a lot of work.
There's a plateau.
There is a plateau, and either I hope you're saving all of your savings and doing your taxes correctly. Don't be like me and live like way outside your means when it comes to freelance work, because it is hard. So yes, and Taylor decides to leave alone.
Get it, girl.
Get it, girl. But Tyler ends up choosing Kay.
Oh.
So let's go to clip 11 from episode 10.
it's not working out. And I know that you just said that to me. You're leaving here alone, and it's taken this experience for you to see that. When it comes to me making a decision of leaving here, I do feel like I found an insane opportunity here. And through this process, yes, I have been falling for Kay.
It's a lot of words before.
Do you guys know, like, the aftermath of...
Yep.
Like, how he
Spoiler
left
alert.
Kay
Yeah.
because she worked in OnlyFans? And that's basically, like, modeling.
It is.
Like, what? Like, what?
Spoiler alert.
So, listen, honestly, like, OnlyFans, great. Like, check, if you
Girl,
can
get your money.
Get your bag.
Literally.
I wish I could have an OnlyFans.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's stopping you.
I don't, it's just the upkeep of talking to dudes, and you're just like, it's just, they're like, what are you wearing? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have that sort of creativity for that stuff.
I don't
so.
have the balls.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm also afraid of my dad finding my OnlyFans.
Not the butthole.
Not the butthole. I don't want my dad to see my chocolate starfish. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not the third eye.
Not the third eye. Yes. So Tyler leaves with Kay. And then we have Grant and Ashley. So Grant comes in. I'm going to go with episode 10, clip 15, where Grant is sort of crashing out a little bit.
No, literally. This was my favorite. This was literally my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
This is my
this
favorite.
experience, I really
And she's, like,
realized
leaning
how
away from him.
disrespected and belittled I feel in a relationship through it all. But I forgive you, and I finally, I forgive myself.
Huh?
So,
Huh?
Grant
Huh?
first apologizes. He's like, I'm sorry I treated you this way in our relationship and on this thing. Great. Grant,
for you.
If you just had that apology, a little bit of this wouldn't have been that bad.
Exactly.
But then he doubles back. So I don't know what happened in their relationship before they went on the island. Like, maybe she belittled him
because
and stuff
Ashley
like
could
that.
have been a complete piece of shit.
Yes.
Absolutely.
She could have been.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get that vibe from her, but I could be proven wrong.
Right.
But his attitude and the way he acted on the show could also be a product from editing. But he's outside of the show, he has not painted himself as a good person. Yeah. So I love when Ashley...
Oh, when Ashley made her decision.
Yes.
I don't care if it was genuine. I don't care if it was petty. We love you, Queen Ashley.
Yes. So let's go to episode 10, clip 17.
First of all, I want to start with the fact that I feel like our relationship was over the moment we were separated here.
Period.
And I sat down and talked with all the guys in my villa and talked, like, as I was saying things out loud, it was like, why the fuck are we even in this relationship?
I felt the exact same way.
Yeah.
And
that's fine, but, like, your actions are your actions, and your words don't match. Because how are you sitting here hooking up with this girl, and then the next confessional you're saying, I still want things to work with Ashley? I wanna marry her.
Yeah. Honestly, like...
that part.
And then the very next clip, we're going to have clip 20, where she drops that ball, and...
Are y'all ready for this decision?
But
I'm gonna leave the island with the new connection I made.
Yeah, you are, Queen.
Like, damn it!
honestly,
After he just told her he wanted to leave alone, he's not even going to leave with his new connection.
No.
Yeah. He's
Like I
"What?"
said, I don't care if it was genuine. I don't care if it was petty. Good for her.
Yeah.
honestly, so she leaves with Danny. Danny seems like a sweetheart. Unfortunately, I found out they're not still in a relationship. It could have, they said that they fizzled into like maybe like a friendship. So that could have just been like a, lovers to friends.
And did you see that Grant was literally like searching for Ashley to try and get back with her, and then
Oh my
they fell
God.
into a little relationship type situationship again.
Ashley, girl, stop it with Grant.
You are worth so much more, babe.
I know. So, speed running. I'm speed running this finale.
Sorry.
So the last one we have is Alexa and Lino. We're gonna have Alexa say her piece. They came in. It seems like they really do love each other,
Right?
Because they hug, they kiss. They're like, "Baby, I missed you."
Yeah.
Everything. So let's play
That's why there's
clip
no tea.
22.
That's literally why there's no tea on Alexa and Lino, because they were just a great couple.
Yeah.
Lino, my love for you has grown more than I can imagine.
Same.
In here. When I first got here, I was empty, very empty. I blamed it on codependency, but I quickly realized that I am an independent woman, and that emptiness that I felt was just because our love and our connection is that deep and that special.
Yeah, that was cute.
Oh my gosh.
And then Lino says that he's internalized a lot of things. He because of his own like stubbornness and kind of masculine perception of this, he's like, this is because like I feel like we had a plateau and I've grown from this and everything. And
This experience was good for them.
Yeah.
And
It
genuinely
was.
helped their relationship.
It was. It even leads Lino to a special little surprise. So let's play our final clip, episode 10, clip 24.
I will cherish you and never stop showing you how much I love you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Alexa, if I say to me, will you marry me?
That's very sweet.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be us, babe.
I was gonna say, Dylan, you better step your game up, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, a Temptation Island proposal. As I know, they're still together. They're still engaged.
And they are getting ready for their wedding.
Oh.
So cute.
So cute. I'm glad Lino and Alexa have grown as a couple, and throughout the whole series, Lino seemed like a real one, really loyal to his girl. He, he said he had his temptations, but he still thought that, I'm here for my girl, and I'm gonna leave with my girl.
Yeah.
And
the grass isn't greener on the other side.
Well, and the fact of the matter is, too, like, if he was like all of the other boys that were on this show, he could have been like, oh, well, she cheated on me when we were first together, so.
Yeah.
I might as well be a piece of shit, too. But he didn't.
No, he didn't.
I love Lino. Oh,
I know.
What a king.
And even when like the other guys who have cheated, like their partners were like, we're not gonna do that,
right?
Because I still have hope for our relationship,
right? Whoa.
And I respect my partner, but them's the breaks.
Yeah.
So this has been Temptation Island. Final thoughts.
You go right ahead.
I don't know. I feel like I first saw it as if you need to go on Temptation Island, your relationship like already sucks. But like Alexa and Lino like proved that wrong. And I don't know, maybe their problems going into it was like a misunderstanding, because the other ones was like, I cheated on them already.
Yeah.
So, but like theirs was actually like, it was redeemable, I think.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of it was, I think, Lino having his own issues, but I think he had the chance to talk with the other temptresses and actually like be like, oh, this is like a support. He viewed it as a support system for himself, to be like, I can actually talk with these people and not worry what my girlfriend's gonna think about me. And then the same thing with Alexa. She just spent most of her time like in the dates like chatting with the other guys about their relationship. And with these guys, like the tempters, they were just basically there. They, instead of being like all sexual and stuff like that, they were just like there to listen to them.
Literally.
Like that was their temptation tactics. Like Danny gave Ashley flowers and listened to her.
Whoa. Imagine a woman would like to actually spend time with you and then you emotionally connect with her and she'll like you?
Yeah.
What?
Insane.
Is this real life?
Honestly, like, if y'all just want to have like a, you know, just completely sexual, physical relationship and you can make it work and just like know that, like, you know, these are my feelings. I'm not a very romantic or emotionally attached person, and you understand and you realize that these are my expectations, and you both agree, like, oh, I can accept those expectations, or I can go and find someone who is more compatible for myself. And a lot of the times with these shows, they're like, we're gonna find the shittiest dudes or the shittiest women who cheat on their partners, who are overly sexual in the sort of sense of like they just are selfish. Like it's not really being overly sexual, it's just like being selfish and being like, I just want to get my rocks off.
Yeah.
So, and not have that emotional connection.
Yeah.
So.
Like I want to see the show in real life. Like take them out of the villa. See what their life is like 2 weeks apart from each other when they have to work. Like, because it's not reality.
No. And indeed, it is not. So, any other?
Temptation Island.
This has been Temptation Island.
It was so good.
Yes.
It made me realize
that you have a healthy relationship?
How am I? Well, I wouldn't say completely healthy, but
I mean,
I like a little bit of toxicity. But no, honest to God, it really shows how some people can break under pressure. And life sucks.
Yeah.
It does.
It made me realize how good my relationship
Get
is.
girl! Okay, Dylan! Let's have a round of applause for Dylan. We love you, King.
Love you, King. Mind you, if you break our heart, we will...
You better watch out.
Yeah, we will dump you. We will throw you off this raft that is BoobTube.
Can anyone else press buttons and direct if we lose Dylan?
We'll get the cat to do it. That's fine.
Okay, perfect.
We'll train Hannah's cat.
We're not going to even manifest that. Dylan, you are a fantastic man, and we have faith in you.
Awesome. Close out this episode. Our next episode...
is what?
Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
No. Boom,
yeah,
boom,
buddy.
Boom,
oh my
boom,
God, can
boom,
we just let's fist pump.
Boom, boom, boom,
Gym Tan Laundry.
Boom, boom,
GTL
boom,
baby.
Boom.
Gabs a yep.
Oh
my God.
All right.
Not the Queen of Shoes heads. I'm so excited. Okay.
All right.
Temptation Island. It's been a slice. Let's sail off into the Jersey Shore.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
To the Jersey Shore with me.
Come sail away. All right.
I love how the plan was to train the cat to direct instead of just getting me to do it.
There are...
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! Are you kidding me?
I swear to God,
Stop.
don't be
What are you
throwing the thing on me. I'll hurt you.
Welcome to BoobTube.
This has been a Haunted Mouse production. Cut that out.